Hello everybody, and I'm JobNed1. Welcome to Foundry. It's a new little game that came out via twitch.io. I will have a link to this game in the description. It is eventually going to come to Steam. I'll have a link also to its Steam page so that you can wishlist it if you would like to. Alright, let's begin. Welcome to Foundry. In this information database, you will find detailed explanations on how to create a thriving space factory. Please take a quick look at the quick start page. It's short and provides you with the most important information to get you started. New pages will be unlocked as you progress. This is early access. In other words, all this information and gameplay may change over time. Okay, I know a little bit about this already, so I can kind of get started pretty quickly. But this is my starting spot. I'm currently at 0, as you see in the top left corner. Probably see it better now. At a height of 159. I'm currently facing west by southwest, where there is one of the ores that I'm supposed to be looking for. The other ore is actually right over there. I can, once I get the right keyboard up. Had my recording computer's keyboard, not the keyboard that I play on. Can show on the map here as well. I am this orange V. This is that one ore that I was talking about, the xenoferrite. And the other ore is the technium ore right here. And also, this little blue speck over here is the oil that we'll need later in the game. Other than that, we are starting from the very beginning. We have exactly no items in our inventory other than the drill that comes with the game. By default, this drill, there is one other drill that you unlock later. Otherwise, it just upgrades this drill until then. With that being said, ready to start trying to build and process. Let's get these ores in the task thing. I'm going to actually mine these little purple nodes. The reason why is they give a bigger chunk at one time, instead of sitting here trying to mine the main node and only getting like 1 or 2 ore at a time. Those are actually there for another thing that we're going to unlock in a little while. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and mine up all of these little purple ores on this, and I'm going to go do the same thing over at Technium at the blue. Or, just calling it blue ore. But really, that's just the color it is under these. And the map shows there's a brownish color and a bluish color. Last of the... Nope, there's one node left. Alright. Now this game is kind of like Satisfactory, which I also own and have played in the past, but I have not played on the channel here yet. So we'll do that eventually. I am going to go ahead and move this so that it's a little easier to build. Plus, it also gives me a few things to kind of level the ground out with a bit. I might be the same on this level, but I doubt it. Oh, I just messed it up. There it is. And here is the blue technium ore. And the blue technium nodes. can see I met the tasks requirements. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and mine up all these, because these nodes are just here for the player. I mean, the other item that can mine this can mine them, but they don't get much out of them like it does the rest, so I'm just going to hand mine all the nodes. Alright, there we go. And that, nope, there's one node left. And again. Alright, now that's all the nodes. Alright, now it wants me to collect 20 biomass. Now, how, you might be asking, how do you collect biomass? Well, any plant that has structure. So see this flower here? It don't have structure. It went straight to the dirt. So those don't count. Nor do these little twigs like this. No, how you collect biomass is bigger plants. Trees give you biomass, they give you 10 at a time. So what I do is get it by cutting down 2 trees, which is probably what I'm going to do real quick. I mean, once they cut them down, they clear themselves out eventually. See? And gone. Other things can give it to you as well, like this cactus here. It actually has mass. Just doesn't give you a lot of it. There are many other plants. There's bigger cactuses. There's these kind of flowers. Lots of things have mass. Even these big tentacle-looking things are a biomass plant. So yeah. Anyway, now I need to craft a primitive furnace. Alright, so to craft, I need to go to the craft menu, which is under C. Multiple tabs with multiple things to craft. Right now, we are after the one thing that we can actually build 36 of right now, and that is the primitive furnace. I do not want to build 36 primitive furnaces. I do not want to build more than one primitive furnace, because it very quickly gets made obsolete. So for now, this is one. Alright, now I need 40 technum plates and 20 rods. So we're going to set this to plates. We're going to manage the inventory. We are going to throw in material and fuel. While those are cooking, I'm going to go get some more materials. Or more fuel, rather. This also helps me prep this area for a base. The reason I want to prep this area for a base is it has my 2 main resources that I need right now. Right here. One of them. The other one's the other one over there. Now that being said, I want it to be this area. So I'm looking for this. Like I said I might do earlier. plenty of plates. Now let's get the rods going. To do that, I gotta reset the task, set it to the rods. Fill up the biomass as well. I should have plenty of rods. Now, okay. So what I'm doing now, prepping my area, start flattening it out. Why you ask, or am I going to flatten it out? You'll see in a bit. Having a nice flat main base area to work from is extremely helpful. Plus, I like the terraforming aspect of this, because unlike Satisfactory, yes, it's a very satisfying game, but you can't terraform. You can't make the landscape the way you want it to be. Instead, you have to go with what it has and build around it. I could do that, but I don't want to do that. I would love this game, like Echo, had a skid steer or an excavator. Skid steer would be really nice. Because then I could just run through here and plow everything real quick. Which, by the way, later I might actually start playing Echo with a group of people and recording it. But we'll see. I also need to go back to Creativerse. I do have some recordings / streams like that on my past to upload as well. Oh. Today is also the day I recorded my message statement for YouTube. My revival of the channel. So you could say that this has been a busy day. I also did a premiere today of A Way Out Episode 5. I was hoping some people would visit that subscribed to the chat, but it's okay. It's been getting fairly quick views on it, even though nobody was there for the premiere of it. Maybe next time I premiere something, then I'll have people join in. Being dark like this is night of the game. It's actually pretty much midnight right now. Not quite close. There is a flashlight, and I'll probably leave the flashlight running from this point on in the game. Just because I like to be able to see, and I like to allow my viewers to see. So we've almost got this flattened out. There's that bit of stone there, this bit of stone here, and this bit of dirt over here, and this area is flattened all the way back to here, which is where I want it to be flat till. Now whether I go back with the stone that I'm picking up or the dirt, fill in holes and areas, we'll see. Luckily there are no enemies in this game, so being out at night or working, there's no weapons so far. So there's no threat that can stop you or cause you harm. Which is kind of the opposite of Echo. Echo has weapons, but they're still not things that can cause you harm. Even fall damage doesn't cause you harm. You can just get very hungry and not be able to do nothing. Got this little bit of dirt. And then all the rest be stone. Get up here a second. But we're gonna go look at our rods real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right. So now it's wanting me to divert to doing building blocks, which are in the crafting menu. They're actually what I call foundations. And if I right click like I just did, it does five of these, which is the materials, not 5 of what I'm building, because what it produces, like here, it says it produces 5 per, so that's why I have 25 of them now. Take my 25 of them, run back here, and this is it telling me how to build this and that to try to automate everything. And yes, I do want to eventually automate. For now, I'm not doing the drone runner yet. Because this platform here isn't big enough to do everything I need to do yet. So, what I do, I'll go back to my primitive cooker. Actually, I'm going to pick up my primitive cooker. To do that, I need to dismantle it. Dismantle it or demolition it, I have to hit Z, which puts me in demolition mode like I currently am. Puts the demolition mode active at the top. Z, of course, turns it back off. So, whatever I'm wanting to demolition, if I'm pointing at it, it gets this red box. I just press and click, and it picks up everything that was in it and the item itself. Now, I'm going to bring the permanent furnace back over here. I'm going to place it down onto the platform that I just got through building. It doesn't need to be on foundations. to function, as you saw earlier. But I do it just so that it's there. We're going to make more plates first. Well, that's making. I'm going to go through here. All the stone. See, this is the boring part of the game, the beginning part. Definitely the most time-consuming part. Now, that being said, I could make it faster by making a second. I could make another permanent furnace and cook more. And get it quicker that way. After most of this is built, the permanent furnace is no longer needed. It's pretty much just needed to make the platform big enough for the next furnace. So that's what we're going to work towards. Do it the somewhat slower way. Alright, I'm gonna go check it again now. And throw it in. Okay, of those technium is made into rods, which is basically the first material you make with the ore. We're going to make some more foundations. This time I'm going to make the foundations on what's called a drone miner. For a drone miner. Drone miner is the tool that collects the materials that get cooked. Take those. Yep, I thought. Lay in another stack of that. I'm going to go ahead and craft 50 more plates. And what we're going to do is we're going to make temporary. There from extend that out. This stacks through. Put in a ferret again. What do I need for a miner? Electronic components and machinery parts. I have enough on me to make none of it. Okay. if I had enough on me to make the required parts, like this one, it would just make the item for me and give me a number there. So I need more rods and more plates. Probably more plates is the bigger hiccup. Yep, more plates is the bigger hiccup. Can I produce power system? Yes, I can. Let's go ahead and put that up here. And actually, we need to move this forward. Wondering, that's the power grid essentially. Two of them, one for each material anyway. Drones will go out and start collecting material. Now I no longer have to mine that, and it'll mine larger amounts of it than I can. Quicker. Alright, now another one of them. Not quite enough for 5 more. The same thing. Platforms their own power system, just because they're not connected at current. Plus, it's kind of fun to connect them. I need to do the step method or something like that, and I'll do that later. When I get a more powerful power supply. And that gives that power. Go ahead and finish up these rods first. While that's happening, I am going to go down. See these purple trees? In them, the bigger ones, like this one, give you a lot more biomass. Like not long. I'll just give you the most of 15. I try to hunt down the big ones. And I can sort of hurry to collect biomass. Now, biomass is not the only method to get power. It's just the only one you start off with. Let's just see. See how much quicker I can get 100 ore from that. Alrighty. Smelter. One more biomass power supply. Biomass again. The real reason I like having all of them connected is I can have only one of that biomass generator for all of these devices that I'm currently building. And I could hook them up with the conveyors and the loaders and make them self-sufficient little automated machines. Before I go I got myself turned around and went to the other side of the forest. Now, as you can see, the black shrouds, the more you move around, the more you expose of it. I could technically go looking for the like brown zeoferrite or the blue techniums and drill the nodes off of them and have a bigger supply, probably quicker, of materials, but I just don't want to. I am perfectly happy with the amount of materials I'm getting the way I'm getting. Take from this one, put it straight into this machine. Now, I don't need this. See what I mean by it needing to be, or it being obsolete after? And technically, automated. To accomplish that, run stuff for now. I'm gonna run it till I can get it prepped for automation. Because if it's prepped for automation, then I'm good to go. Alright. Cookers. Alright. Go ahead and build 2 loaders. Some belts. maintenance standpoint, I need to do this. Up there. There. And I can start the building. Or should I say the belt? Getting there. A little bit more. Like that. Okay, over here. Over here. That. Drop it in over here. Alright. Okay. And now that is automated. Now all I have to do is worry about power for each of the stations with this one. But next is we're going to be doing the research lab, building it. But I think I'm going to do that in the next episode, because I think that's about all the time that I want to put into this one. Now I'll catch you later in the next video. Bye bye.